Feel blessed, be blessed, and stay blessed. Good morning. Infinite possibilities. You see, unfortunately, we are conditioned to think of a negative aspect of that when it comes to infinite possibilities. Unfortunately, we are conditioned to think of all the things that can go wrong over the things that can go right. We have been pre-programmed to see all of our wrongs, all the things that we didn't do, all the things that we lack at. We have been conditioned to see the separation between true self and the self that everyone expects you to be. One must be willing to move beyond the normal state of just I and start to see that there is something deeper than I. There is we, there is us. And within that we and within that us, there are infinite possibilities of all the things that could be. Once one is willing to step into a conscious thought process, one can use that conscious thought process to become intoxicated to the point where they begin to see all of their rights over their wrongs. That instead of seeing all the things that could go wrong, you start seeing all the things that could go right. Because you have taken the time to be conscious of your actions and you're now doing the things to improve your life. Not all those around you are going to understand or be able to process everything that you've done to become more you. They're going to say you've changed. But the truth of the matter is, yes, you have changed. Because we're supposed to. The truth of the matter is, you've learned to simply move from a state of you and not I. I know it kind of sounds one and the same, but it's actually a little different. Because to move from the state of I is to move from the state of ego. But to move from the state of you is to move from the state of your soul. When you learn to simply just be more you, that you learn to simply just be more you. When you learn to simply just be more you and not I, life has infinite possibilities. Things change. Things that you thought could never happen begin to happen. Things that you wish could happen are now actually happening because of the fact that you've taken time to be conscious. To be conscious of all that you are. And not only see half of you. Because when you focus on all the things you've done wrong, when you focus on all the times you made mistakes, when you focus on all the times you did the opposite of what you should have done, then you're only accepting half of you. Because in any given moment, no matter what we choose to do, there's always another option of what we could have done. Infinite possibilities. But it all starts with self. The only way to find infinite possibilities is to see that you can be more than what you were. To see that there is a chance for you to improve and not accept what you accepted yesterday as being truth. Truth is a beautiful thing. It's ugly, but it's a beautiful thing because there's so many different facets and so many different levels of that truth. It's when you're in that moment of desperation that inspiration will truly come. Because only in that desperation can you begin to see more than just what you could be. You take the time to create something different than what everyone sees. You're able to now move from a state that is more than just what is expected of you to be. Because you see, once you begin to move from your soul, you begin to learn something about yourself that can only be found by yourself. No outside love or situation can give you this clarity. It's only when one is willing to step within who you are, to take your alone time and not run from it. Do not run from your alone time. And do not look to fill it with empty and shallow things. Learn to fill your alone time with meaningful and intentful things. Learn to take your alone time and use those as conscious moments where you are actually trying to do more than what is expected of you. Learn to see the beauty within you that no one else can give but you, but that can only be given once you are the best you. I know it all sounds crazy. I know it does. Believe me. Please believe me. I know this all sounds so crazy. But nonetheless, it's a level of truth that I've come to understand. I am 41 years old. I have been through so many things. I have been through so many bad days, so many good days. There's been times I've wanted to give up. There's been times that I just said I can't take any more. But it wasn't until I chose to be conscious of my perspective of life that my life truly changed. It's when I chose to become more conscious of my life that my life really changed. I can honestly say this from the depths of my soul, and I mean it. Boy, do I mean it. But I am stuck in a conscious intoxication that I cannot change. And I do not want to change. It is so beautiful. I can't begin to explain all the things that I now see. It sounds crazy to some that don't see what I see, but it doesn't change the fact of what I see. And the more I learn to simply embrace what I see, everything else around me begins to slowly change. It does not make me a better person or a worse person. This simply makes me more me. This simply allows me to love me. This simply allows me to just be me. I would list off all the names that I choose to call myself by, but those are all just different labels that I choose to put on myself to connect with myself at a deeper level. So I won't go into all those things. But nonetheless, please understand that infinite possibilities only come when one is willing to look beyond the veil of life and see there is so much more. There is so much more. We have been told only half truth. We are only given just enough information to feel comfortable, but not so much information that we begin to question what's been given. Because only when one is willing to question what has been given can one begin to see there is more than what's been given. Infinite possibilities. Infinite possibilities. Infinite possibilities. Learning to move from a theoretical state of self allows infinite possibilities. No one, no one can be more you than you. Do you know how much power is in that? Do you know how much beauty is in that? Do you know how much glory and joy there is in that? And just simply being more you? To no longer move simply from the state of your egos, but choosing to move from a state of your soul. Learning to be happy and have energy that seems like it comes through your third eye, tantalizing every molecule of your body, making you see and be and do and have things that most will never have if they're not willing to do what you've done. This world, it's a beautiful place. It's filled with all kind of crazy things. And yes, there is so much darkness. There is so much darkness. But one can come to learn to create a light to help combat against that darkness to the point where that darkness is nothing more than just a mere corner of the world instead of the world. Learning to see the fact that we are all connected, that we are all one, that no skin tone, no sex, no religion, nothing truly separates us because we are all energy. We come from stars. We come from stars. And all we want to do is to return to the sky and shine brightly. And the best way to do that is to learn to become a light yourself. That no matter where you go, you shine brightly. You bring positive energy to whatever room you stand in, whatever space you fill. You bring something that no one else can bring. You know what that is? Do you know what it is? Being more you. Being more you is the most beautiful thing you could ever be in this world. It's just being more you. Infinite possibilities. Infinite possibilities. Infinite possibilities. Just learn to be more you. Just learn to do the things that is asked of you to do by your universal contract, and you learn to read from your book of wisdom while you're creating the pages of your book of wisdom. And I promise you, there is no earthly energy that can stop you. Glory to the Most High. Glory to the Most High. Glory to the Most High, whether it be by female or male that you choose to call your God by. Glory to the Most High. Oof. I can't even begin to explain this emotional state. Infinite possibilities. Feel blessed. Be blessed. And please believe I'm smiling till my face hurts. And stay blessed. Good morning to you all.